Okay, this video is the installation of the Scottoiler Micro-vSystem on a Yamaha XT250. This is a 2019. We'll start off with the vacuum line. The vacuum line on this bike goes from the engine side of the throttle body to the air cutoff valve right here. Instead of cutting into the original line right here, I actually added a piece of tubing that goes from the check valve, just kind of loops around, so it puts this connector in a nice position where it can now run straight out across the frame to the reservoir. The reservoir itself, there are very few options on this bike. There's no under the seat storage. There's just very little areas on the frame that you can mount it. I didn't particularly care for this location due to its proximity to the rear tire, but I didn't really have many options. So I did have to drill one small hole in here for a tie wrap. I feel that using the tie wraps is better than actually drilling into the frame. It'd be too rigid if something did hit it. At least this has some give in the way of debris being kicked up from the trail. Once again, the line now, the supply line runs down the frame, and there's a small cover here that I was able to remove, and found a couple of metal clips that I used to hold the wire that goes to the engine cutoff for the kickstand. I was able to bend those back and put both the supply line and the original kickstand wire, cutoff wire, back into that clip. You can see I did add a piece of shrink tubing to the over the supply line, just to give it a little more protection from these metal clips, and due to, first of all, because this is as close as you're going to get to the pivot point of the swing arm, so it shouldn't be too bad. The line then runs across the top and then down the back side of the swing arm out to the delivery tube. Obviously, the reason for that is to keep it out of harm's way from debris on the trail. Unfortunately, I could not find a location. I mean, I suppose I could have drilled a hole here and drilled a hole here into the swing arm, and obviously you are free to do that if you'd like, and then run the line through the swing arm itself. That's the way I was able to run it on my Triumph Tiger 800 XE, but that swing arm was also hollow and the holes were already there, so it was nice to be able to put that through the swing arm and out of harm's way. But in this case, I decided I didn't want to do that. So, but all in all, I think it came out fairly well, and time will tell whether or not those clips hold up, and we'll see what happens. Thanks for listening.